Couldn't feel like it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Got the sense you want to flow. In the live stream, here we go. Spraying dreams just like a pro. Notes of heaven in the air. Feel the magic everywhere. Not so famous YouTuber. Fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze.
Could've been famous, but had a blue shiesty. Ran through the spot, smelling good, guess who it might be. Looking at you, girl, like girl, she looking wifey. Said smelling good, I'm talking to this whole nicely. I look in her eyes, I think she tryna bite me. Like, oh, I think she like me. Bass no slow down, like the backstabbers tryna knife me. What up, chat? Yo, I said, what up, chat? Scent of the day, but I ain't even hit the cage yet. PM still ringing, I ain't even hit the stage yet. Spit so dope, he ain't even got a strain yet. Selling so dank, man, I ain't even had the rank yet. Oil so dark, but I ain't even got a stain yet. Set so strong and I ain't even dropped the atomizer yet. Bet if I did, I'd explode. Drop the bottle, reload. Sight to be told. And now I'm cruising down the road with the mask on. Got my music while I blast on. Who is that with the magnum? It's not so famous YouTuber, but I can still get a whiff that should last long. Shout out Nosy the kid on Av, what up? Fat boy Mac, let's get it. Joey Cannoli, 69 in this bitch, what up? John C, Jared Miller and my boy Joe wrenched up. Keeping the streets clean, haha, let's get it, what up? Gem Selly Tazo, suits on silver. Come to the live where everyone's a winner. Brian B and Bilbo, y'all don't rock with me, could write a deal, ayo. Colin, Mommy, Mel, get at me. Paul Terrence and Kicks Griffey, the 850 plus subscribers that rock with me. Vincent, I swear your Mikey dance, all y'all I see. You down in the chat, hitting that like button like hitting a lick. So shoot or you might get hit. Spacing with the bullshit, and he don't miss. I let off a full clip. Let's get back to the list. Sean Jason pushing a V, maybe an M3, spell Supreme, a JD, Gian Hernandez, DWJ. Okay, cause K's a different breed. That's Bumpy, stay spraying. Shout out to the boss, Ross, William, and Taffy. J, that woman don't play. Best name in the game is Dan, not the man. Killing it like the son of Sam, goddamn. Y'all I'm tweaking, can't forget Dame Dollar, all genre bops, chilling with boppers. This flow's a whopper. Well done, how to your way. Stand auction man. Damn, I see you with my man's Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, full retail, no lease. A son, I'm a beast. Collarbone, got the wolf packs out, and my best friend Leo rocking the Desert Eagle. Street safe, but not legal. $12 clay and silk. Shout outs to Mary with these flags, they got to be good. Boxing sense from stage having a KO. We got general giggles. Ladies dance to this track. Let me see you wiggle, wiggle, just a little. Scott drunk, dunked up to duo shit. Cali hit they fire. Telemundo. Laura, I see you watching, and that goes for the whole damn man from his crew. Hit the like and the subscribe. Let me hear you hootie hoo. Can't forget my man, boss. See a circle for life. Yeah, let's get it. Not so famous, live stream just started. Because big thoughts gotta be dreams. I start this show set other daytime or maybe it's night. But if you in my chat, shit, it's gotta be right. Salute.
What up, Mikey?
Welcome to the show. It's time to go live. I'm about to reload. Yeah. Fuck talk on the low. Oh yeah. Not so famous and we about to go. Yeah. Hit the bell, let them know. Yeah. Thumbs up so they know. Yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know. Yeah. Let's get it. Not so famous, salute. Let's get it. Not so famous, salute. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. Welcome to the show, it's time to go live. I'm about to reload, yeah. Frat talk on the low, oh yeah. Not so famous, and we about to go, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. Let's get it, not so famous, salute.
What up, guys? This is what I rocked this week. Showing you guys what I rocked. We'll talk about it later on. Since I already got my wearing, Akigala Mandarino. We got a new house to talk about. What else did I rock this week? Erotica Minimal from the House of New Notes. So far, I really enjoy the house. Looking forward to that pistachio. Hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. Let's see who we got in the building. King Yeti, I see you. What up, Gian? Yeah, yeah. We got a Senate Paradise in the building rocking that 2025 Dior Homme. We got Sense IRL rocking that Narciso Rodriguez. Uh, Smelling like Iris. What up, Demand Cologne in the building? Shout out to you. See Nosy in the building. Let's see. There it is right there. What you rock today, Nosy? Let me know. Got to get you on the show soon, of course. We got Mikey in the building. What's up, I Smell? Drop that scent of the day. Let's see. Dope intro. Shout outs. Scent of the day, Dylan Blue. That's one of the ones that, I'll spray every now and then and just be like, damn, this is really good. I forgot about it. You know what I mean? Let's see. All right. Everybody saying what's up. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to get into it real quick. We got a lot to talk about. Let's go.
Welcome to the show, yeah, yeah. It's time to go live. It's that time to reload, yeah, yeah, yeah. Fat talk on the low, so let's go. Not so famous and we about to glow. Yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know.
All right, this is the house that we're going to talk about today. This is the house of Infiniment Coty Paris. It's a Paris house. Coty makes their supplier, a big supplier chain. Let me pull up some of the houses that they represent. So here we go, right here. Jill Sanders. We got the website's a little weird as far as scrolling. Tiffany, Swarovski crystals. I know Gucci's on here. Hugo Boss is on here. So pretty much their supply chain, and they decided to make their own fragrances, which is pretty sweet. I don't know if you guys have heard of this brand before. My first time hearing about them. So I'm excited to check it out. What's up, Brian? How you doing today, man? Vetiver Sensual. Perfect timing for that. Springtime is here. Yeah, I haven't worn that in a while for sure. So have you guys heard of this house? I heard Sebastian talking about it not too long ago. A couple people, have talked about this house. Pretty expensive as far as the bottle goes. For 75, you're looking at about $295. What's up, Kicks Griffey? How you doing, man? Scent of the day is Club de Nuit Extrait. Shout outs. How you liking that? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, Coty. It's their kind of spin off of, so their supply chain, but they decided to get into the fragrance game. So interesting. They got these 10 mLs right here that you can get from them. 10 mLs will run you $175. We got 6 of them to talk about. So with that high price tag, we'll see if they're good or not. Let's see. Doesn't Coty make CK frags? Let's pull that back up and see if CK was on there. Nautica's on there. I just hate how when you scroll on their website, it like doesn't pull them up right. It keeps bouncing back and forth. Let me see if I can get all the way up to C's. There we go. Calvin Klein. So they make Calvin Klein, Burberry, Vera Wang, Jupe, Escada. So a good amount of companies. So we'll see how they do, and then we're gonna talk about what I wore this week, and then we'll talk about some of the pickups that I have that we're gonna talk about on Wednesday. So guys, keep dropping the. Let's see what we got in the building. We got Mr. Gungable, aka Hot Grease, rocking that Basso. I was trying to rock Basso for like the last week, so I'll probably fit that one in tomorrow. So I'm gonna crack Basso tomorrow and see how that does. I am excited about that. It is getting cooler. Today's like 60, 69, I believe, out here. So we're going to talk about the fragrances I did choose to rock this week. These are all new to me. Amouage Lyric. We're going to talk about that. Rose Morocco from the House of Virtus. Enjoyed that. First time wearing on all these. Tonka Cola. First time wearing. Shout out Silver Charm. Will also put me up on this one. Creme de Cure. Shout out to Bishop Miller. Perfect dude. From Mise en Cire. We got another BDK. Passe Soir, the X-Straight. Talk about that. And then Anki Gollywood Mandarino and Erotica Minimal. Talk about my wearing experiences for that. What I'm going to wear next week. This is not even out yet. I don't think you can purchase this. Let's just pull this up real quick since it's here. This is Purple Accento. You can't find this for sale yet. I purchased it. So shout out to my who I bought it from. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I'm excited for this one. Purple Accento has been out before. This is the 2025 version of it. You guys have seen Accento, many times before. We'll just pull that up real quick. Let's just get that one. I am excited about this one because it's not even here yet. You know what I mean? You can't purchase it, so kind of nice to have. Let's go to all brands. We're gonna pull up Grantica. And you guys know that the original Purple Accento that had the Swarovski crystals on it. Shout out to Swarovski, one of the ones from that Coty owns. So we're gonna go Purple Accento. So this is what you're used to seeing right here. Let's drop some comments up here. Let's see. All right, yeah. So this is the old bottle. So there's a 2025 bottle that's coming out. We're gonna crack that one on Wednesday. Same fragrance, kind of like a see-through type of a bottle from what I've seen. I don't know what the pricing is gonna be on it yet. I only know what I paid for it. So I am interested in that one. It's got some like pineapple and oud and loganberry, some hyacinth to give it that kind of purple type of nature. We'll see. We'll see how that works. I am excited about that. On Wednesday, we'll probably crack some Jerzoffs that I haven't rocked yet. We'll open some boxes of Jerzoffs and get my nose on them for the first time. So we'll do that on Wednesday. Let's get back to business. We're going to start off with this one's called Après l'Amour. Shout out to Red Essence and Sebastian, the perfume guy. I know that this is one of the ones that they enjoyed. I didn't really get into the house as far as checking out reviews or anything like that, but I do remember them saying something about this one, so we're gonna pull it up and see what and the discovery sets are pretty cool. Like I said, they're a little pricey as far as the discovery sets go. For 5 of them, you're looking at, it's like $170 for 5. So we're gonna check out 6 of them today. 10 mLs. These are glass. Nice little glass decants. We'll see how the sprayer is, etc. All right, let's get into the fragrances themselves. This one's called Après l'Amour. All right. So while you guys are talking in the chat, I'm going to talk about what they have to say about this one. Ambery haze of pleasure. After the loving comes more loving, or comes more love, again and again. Over the moon and yearning, a burning pleasure, a cascade of emotions that consume and leave you breathless. Sensations encapsulate in rock rose, ginger, and a virgin tobacco accord. The urge to engrave my odor on your skin, a broom of ambery allure envelops you, spicy, indulgent, heady. Let's see how that is. Get this on strip real quick. Oh, these are really nice, actually. The sprayers. Smells really good in the air already. See if we can get this. Nice little mist. That's fresh. It's clean for something that has tobacco in it. That's really nice. This seems like it would be springtime thing for sure. Let's get back into the screen share. Pull up some. We got Bossy in the building. What's up, Boss? How you doing, man? What you rocking today? Let us know in the chat. I know Bossy loves that lyric that I rocked this week. Definitely enjoyed my wearing experience on that. All right, so we're gonna get this on strip real quick. I'm gonna spray this on skin too. Actually, I'm not rocking anything today. I'm chilling. Once again, this is from Infiniment Coty Paris. La Apres. Oh, this might be a different one. This isn't L'Amour. Hold on one second. And that's probably why it didn't smell like I was thinking it would. That makes sense. It's really nice on skin though. Let's pull this one up. They got another one that here it is. Okay. Let me double check real quick. There it is. Different fragrance altogether. I didn't smell any tobacco. It seemed like a spring joint. Off of my skin, it's super fresh. I'd say leaning feminine, but it's got a really nice wispiness to it. Let's see what they say about this fragrance. Nightfall under the spell of lavender. At dusk, brush your hand against lavender, springs you as you wander. You feel the heartbeat of the earth itself, encouraging seduction, blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the notes real quick. We got lavender, ambery, majestic, boiling desire that whispers into the nightfall. Check out those bottles too. The bottles seem like they're pretty decent. Oh, this is really nice. It almost gives me like a feeling of like a purple type of vibe, which makes sense. You got the purple in the back of the picture. This is really nice. That lavender, it's not going to be like a gentleman type of lavender. You know, it's not going to be like a fougere. This would smell really good on a woman for sure. I can see myself rocking this. I want to see what this does in the heat. It does have a sweetness to it, a nice warm sweetness going on. I'm really digging that. Let's see. This is going on my list to check out. Yeah, you know, you guys, you know, dipping into a new house, smelling nice things. That's, you know, it's kind of the way to go. Now, so far, so good as far as I can see myself rocking this for the 10 ml, but you're looking at like $35, you know, per 10 ml, which will give you a good amount of wearings. I really like this one. Let's see if we can pull up some notes from for Granica real quick and see if they have it on there. See what the mid and dry down is doing, since we're not going to have too much time to go through fragrance by fragrance. Let's see. Infiniment Coty Paris. Here we go. Let's see what we got. And then this one is, here it is. All right, so this one, main accords, you're looking at amber, lavender, vanilla, aromatic, woody, balsamic, fresh, spicy, and powdery. I'm picking up sweet, and I'm guessing that's going to be from the amber. The lavender is going to be leaning on the feminine end, not picking up too much vanilla. Aromatic for sure. Note breakdown looks like it's really nice and easy. Lavender, amber, vanilla, some resins, and woody notes. Now the bottles they're almost $300, and that's for a 75. This one doesn't seem like it's going to be a crazy projector. Supposedly these things are supposed to last a decent amount of time on skin. It's kind of like what the house talks about. But I don't see this one being a crazy projector or anything like that. Oil concentration looks like it's nice. Going to be around that 20% point. Not bad at all. Want to check out that Rose Morocco. I think the Rose Morocco from Virtus is like $90 or something like that. Really nice quality fragrance. It's got some oud in it. Definitely unisex. Seems similar as far as like I could see so far from this house making something like a Rose Morocco. The thing I liked about the Rose Morocco is how it leans feminine and then goes to the masculine and kind of bounces around. It's got apple note in it. Really nice. We'll pull that one up in a little bit, but I like this one. I would say as far as full bottle, $300, probably wouldn't do it, but I am glad to have a nice little 10 ml for now. And who knows, you know, summertime, this thing might be really, really nice in the summertime. It doesn't smell cheap at all. So I'm glad I was able to get a little 10 ml to be able to mess around with it for the spring and summertime. So that's cool. What about that Lyric Man and BDK fragrance? Yeah, definitely interested in that as well. We'll just jump right into Mr. Gumbo since we got all day. Nothing is planned. I'm not sponsored by Coty or anything like that. We'll just jump around and talk about some fragrances. Lyric is really nice. It's got some spice to it, which is coming from that ginger, and it lasted a really long time. A lot of people say that it's something that kind of reminds them of like bubble bath, which makes sense. Let's pull it up real quick. What's wrong with my keyboard? There we go. All right. This one is main accords are going to be rose and citrus. We're going to spray this one to give myself a reminder. I got spice right off the top, which I don't hear people talk about too often. And the spice, I believe, is going to be coming from that ginger note. As far as longevity on this thing, I got about 8 to 10 hours on it. Smells really nice. I would say out of the amouages that I've smelled, this one's going to be one that you can just spray and go, and most people will enjoy a fragrance like this, even females. And I heard that the woman version of this is really nice as well. So even off of the strip, I'm picking up that ginger. I enjoyed my experience on it. So we're looking at lime, bergamot. So that's going to give you that brightness. Rose, of course. What would it be without rose? It's got a beautiful, nice red bottle. You know, this fragrance, a lot of people adore. Shout out to Bossy, who loves this fragrance. I see Melly Mel in the building. What's up, girl? How you doing? Shout outs. Angelica, ginger, orange blossom, saffron, nutmeg, galbanium, musk, incense, pine tree, sandalwood, and vanilla. Does come off a little green from that pine tree. I thought it was going to be more of a, like people kept saying shower gel, and I get what they're saying when it comes to that. But this fragrance is kind of complex, even though, you know, it's still going to be in the wheelhouse of a nice, sweet rose, little spice, bright fragrance. As it starts to dry down, it still hangs around, and that rose from top to bottom is there. Nice little musky dry down. You can't go wrong. I think these ones run probably about, what, $150? Discounters. I'm glad that I have it in my collection. I would definitely be rocking it for the spring. Let's go. Anything else, Mr. Gumbo? We'll jump to, let's see what we got. Mel saying, what's up? Saying, what's up to Sin in Paradise? What are you rocking today, Mel? Thought about Lyric, ended up grabbing Amouage Search instead. How did you like Search? I mean, the house is dope. I mean, bang for buck. The house is dope. Matter of fact, let's get into another one that I rocked this week. Tonka Cola. Have you guys tried Tonka Cola? This is one of the fragrances that I kept hearing about. I did have the clone from I think it was Paris Corner. And it was decent. I think it was called like Cherry Cola or something like that. It was nice. This one has a little bit more lemon going on for it. But it does smell like cola. How often would I be wanting to walk around smelling like cola? I don't know. But if I want to smell like cola, at least I can. I think it's a nice fragrance. I got a really good price on it. You can find these things for a steal for a 4 ounce. We'll pull up the notes on this one real quick. But pretty much it's kind of a linear fragrance when it comes down to it. And it smells like spicy cola, a little bit of, I would say almost like cherry cola. More than just a regular cola. Tonka Cola. And for the price for a 4 ounce, you really can't beat that. Warm, spicy cola, vanilla. The vanilla. Let's see, did I spray this one on here? Let's spray this one real quick. I really like the lemon note that's in here because it's kind of like a sparkling, fizzy nature type thing going for it. It's really nice and sweet. I would say cherry cola for sure. Almost like a grenadine, like you made it yourself. So maybe not like a Pepsi product or a Coca-Cola product, but something that you just added grenadine to. That's the kind of sweetness it has going for it. Really good citrus scent. I will take a look at that one for sure, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure it has a nice little dry down to it. Let's pull that up real quick. Search. So we're just going off of the dome here. Nothing too crazy. I want to search. Let's pull it up real quick. Nice little turquoise looking bottle. This one's citrus, aromatic, woody, fresh spicy, amber, confer. I don't even know what that is, and balsamic. Let's pull up the notes real quick. See if these notes are crazy. Notes aren't that crazy. Lime and lemon, mandarin orange, olibanum, LMI resins, black pepper. So far, so good. Some vetiver, some guaiac wood, and some cade oil. I would definitely take a look at this one. Matter of fact, I'll probably just buy it. Those notes are right up my alley, and I trust the house. Nice. So this wouldn't be an everyday wear for me, Tonka Cola, but I did enjoy it. I think for the price, you really can't go wrong. So that's Tonka Cola. What else do we have on here? Creme de Cure. This one's that pineapple suede, which I consider like a white suede thing going on. This was really nice, and this is one that I was looking for a minute. To me, I thought the pineapple would be more of a juicy pineapple. To me, it came off almost like as a dry pineapple that you would get in like dry fruit. You get those pineapples and they're kind of like crusty, little like pasty white because they're so dry. Mixed with some suede, really nice. I can see this one for like the springtime. Maybe not the summer. This one might be a little too cloying in the summer. I don't think the fall and the winter, this one would hold too well unless you're inside. But for a spring fragrance, 70, maybe top out at 80 degrees, 65. I think this is a really nice fragrance if you want to feel a little, maybe like white shirt, like a button up. You're wearing a all white tee. It's got a cool vibe to it. I really did enjoy this wearing experience that I had on that one. As far as projection and everything, I didn't get anything too crazy off of it. It lasted a good a little bit of time, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. Have a good one, Bossy. Lime and lemon, vanilla wafer. Shout out to Melly Mel. See, I didn't miss anybody. And then I think I wore this yesterday. Perfect Dude. If you guys have tried Perfect Dude, man, this was nice. When I first sprayed this, and shout out to Jared the Bishop Miller for putting me up on this one. He was in the chat and said, have you tried Perfect Dude? And I was thinking that he was talking about, have I tried my Perfect Dude? But he was actually talking about a fragrance. So that day I purchased it. Really nice little classy bottle. This is from Mise en Cire, Perfect Dude. This one has like a suede type of vibe to it. Let's pull this one up real quick with some rose. I would say this would be perfect for spring, which is when I rocked it. This one's classified as a woody, aromatic, oud, fresh, spicy, iris, rose, citrus, powdery, floral, violet. One thing that kind of got me on this fragrance. What's up, Duck? How you doing, bro? Tapped in, salute. He's at work, and he'll be back later. Yeah, I think Ross probably just finished up as well. Merchant of Venice. Let's see. Sexy opening. Max Roma sent me 2 samples. That's cool too. When you order something, you get some samples, and you're like, oh damn, I kind of like this. Oud Symphony, Juniper Oud, Precious. Gotta explore Precious Liquid when I can. I have the older bottle of what is it? Blue Agave, and I really dig it. A little 50 ml before they came out with the long slender joints. But yeah, there's a couple of them. There's like a sangria one, I believe. That's probably my next one from the house. But this one surprised me with how long it lasted. I woke up and I could still smell this fragrance. This is Perfect Oud. And it doesn't wear heavy. Oil concentration is really nice on this guy. Look at those bubbles bouncing around. So I have no complaints with this one. It'll last you all day. And the rose is not too sweet. It's not too feminine because, you know, it's kind of like that, got that suede thing going on with the saffron. Alberto Maria's, shout outs. So you got Bulgarian rose, bergamot, some coriander, some oud. I don't pick up oud in this fragrance. It says Perfect Oud. This is going to be like a springtime joint, something that you can rock inside for sure. I wouldn't say summer. I mean, you could pull it off in the summer, maybe in the daytime, but not a California summer. But depending on what the weather's like where you live, you could pull this off in the summertime. I think this one actually would work in the fall if you sprayed it enough because of how long it lasts. It's just not going to be a crazy projector or anything like that. It's got some iris, so it's powdery. Some cedar, which you do pick up, not the oud, but the cedar, and the juniper. Juniper is just gonna kind of make it a little bitter, brighten it up. Not gonna be like a gin and tonic or whatever. Mise en scène. Let's get into another one from the house of Coty real quick. Since I was jumping around, let's go back. We'll check out another one. So that first one that we checked out was L'Amour Potpourri. Almost sounds like potpourri. I would say that one leans feminine, but I am excited to get my nose and get my wearings on that one in the sun and see what it does, see what that mid and dry down does. All right, we're gonna go back and find another one. This one right here. Okay, this is the one that I was originally talking about, Après l'Amour. So this is the one that has the tobacco in it, and I figured this couldn't have been it because when I sprayed it, I was like, yeah, this doesn't seem like what I heard them talking about. Shout out to Après l'Amour number 4, but this is from the house of Coty. So we're gonna check this one out. We're gonna get it on strip. Tobacco, amber, fresh, spicy. That off the rip reminds me of a Mont Tobacco. In the air, that thing is killing right now. You know what I like about this so far? The house. It doesn't seem like anything's gonna be too crazy as far as like heavy. And we're in that perfect time of the year right now. So shout outs. We've been saying what's up. Okay, cool. So we got tobacco, amber, fresh, spicy, sweet, fresh, musky, fruity, woody, and whiskey. Picking up some spices, almost like a honey with a blonde tobacco, kind of sweet. That's fire. That's fire. Uh, that damn, that's good. I can't even call it. I don't even know what that smells like as far as me pinpointing it to something else, and it's a tobacco fragrance. Fresh, spicy tobacco. I don't know anything that smells like this. I'm picking something up that almost seems like it would kind of be like a clove oil, like a clove, like the clove oil though. It's changing rapidly. Still spicy. So I got that honey, that tobacco, that dried pipe tobacco. This is really nice. Now this would be perfect fall scent right here. I think I might have to cop a bottle of this, depending on how it wears. I'm actually gonna have a cooler day coming up, and I plan on rocking something else. I might give this one a go and get my thoughts on it. $290 for a 75. But from what I smell right now, if I bought this and I just sprayed it for the first time, you saw my face. I'm enjoying the opening at least. Let's pull up these notes real quick. We got tobacco, ginger, and labdanum. Almost pick up a cinnamon type of like a cinnamon bark type of vibe for it, and with the tobacco being spicy, and I guess that's that ginger. I'm getting some honey. And this is good. That's a go. Après l'Amour, Coty Paris. Shout outs. I like that one. I might rock that one this week. So that's another one. Let's get back to what I rocked this week. This is Aki Galawood Mandarino and from New Notes. What I got from this fragrance, other than about 7 hours of performance, orange. It reminds me of Ganymede. It smells like an orange Ganymede. So maybe like Supernova is like a green Ganymede. This one definitely smells like Ganymede. It's metallic. It's kind of bright. I would say that this is diffusive. This one's not going to be for everybody, but if you enjoy Ganymede and you thought about maybe adding orange to it, $220 for the 50. I think these ones probably go for about 150 for on discounters. You know, shout out to Alicia. I see her in the building. Shout outs. We got a lot of stuff that we're talking about. We've been talking about a lot. You know, I've been rocking a lot. Let us know what you're rocking today. This is really nice. I'm glad I have it. I do like the orange that they added to it. Let's pull this one up real quick just to get the notes out there. These are the fragrances that I've been rocking all week. So you guys know that I put out the my shorts of what I'm wearing that day. The issue is I'm spraying it for the first time. So you see me with the bottle, you see me spraying it. It's my scent of the day, but I really can't tell you about it until the day's over. So that's why it's kind of cool to have a live and be able to talk about, you know, some of the fragrances that I rocked. As far as this one goes, fruity citrus, oud, woody, warm, spicy green, fresh, sweet amber. I pick up metallic nature from this for sure. And orange. Let's see what we got here. We got orange and apple, raspberry, some sweetness, Aki Galawood, jasmine, freesia, lily of the valley, and some amber. Who made this? Who's the perfumer? Sandra Rasiev Petrovich. Shout outs. I would say that if you like Ganymede, check this one out. Maybe get a sample of it or something like that. So far, I'm digging the house. Interested to try that pistachio joint and see what that one's about. Another one that I rocked this week from the house, Erotica Minimal. We're going to pull that one up right now. Cool little bottles. At first, I thought the bottles were going to be kind of junk because they look kind of weird. But in person, the bottles actually don't look that bad. The reason why I ended up picking this joint up is because I picked up those musky fragrances from Born to Stand Out. You know, when you get in a vibe and you're like kind of like, you know, wearing something in particular, you're more likely to buy something that's going to kind of sit in that type of vein. We're getting into the springtime. This one's really nice. It reminded me of Azure Joff right off the rip. Alexandria 2, not anniversary edition, just Alexandria 2. It kind of gave me that vibe. I've seen some people talk about this fragrance and they were like whips and chains and all this stuff. I think it's just kind of classy. I wouldn't rock this in the daytime, even though I did. I enjoyed it in the daytime. It's just not, I wouldn't choose that to be the occasion. I just needed to rock it to get my nose on it. It's kind of sexy. I would say it'd be a night fragrance if you got a little bit of freak in you, you know, shout outs. Let's pull up the notes on this one. Aromatic. This is the main accords: aromatic, rose, patchouli, fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, powdery, musky, herbal, woody, soft, spicy. Got no problems with that. Top notes: coriander and cinnamon. I didn't pick up too much cinnamon in this fragrance. Got a lot of florals in the mid with the rose, geranium, iris, jasmine. The patchouli on this one is definitely there. Musk. I pick up leather, amber, and vanilla. It does have some vanilla. It's going to be on the darker end. So that was that one. Once again, $220 I believe for the 50 ml, and discounters I think $150. I don't really remember prices too much when I'm like, I think I paid or I don't know what I paid. Is because when I do hauls, I just do hauls. I don't pay too much attention to what I paid for it. Passe Soir. I don't think I talked about that one yet. I got this one because the pair note that I was really interested in. A lot of females talk about Passe Soir, and they really dig it. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll go with the X-Ray and see what that one does. I didn't find it as fruity as I thought it would be, and I didn't really pick up too much on that pear note, but I did enjoy it. I remember picking up patchouli, and it does have a fruity thing going for it. I just couldn't distinctively say it was pear that was giving me that. Uh, this one lasted a really nice amount of time on me. I think I got a good 9 hours on skin, on clothes. I could see this thing going about a week. About a week ago. Let's pull up the notes on this one. Pear, ginger. Shut my phone, making noise. Mandarin, cacao pod, which I really enjoy. Black pepper, quince, really nice. I think CK Fergans has some quince in it. Makes it a little bit different. Kind of separates it. It's the orange joint. Some peach, Moroccan jasmine, orange blossom. There's that patchouli. I think this is my first time looking at the notes in like 8 months or whatever. But I definitely picked up patchouli right when I sprayed it. I'm a patchouli fan. I enjoy patchouli. What's up, Sandra? How you doing, man? All right. We got cashmerean, uh, ambroxan, benzoin, and vanilla. Speaking of cashmerean, I got that mercurial cashmere, but I haven't really rocked it. I haven't given it a full wearing. I don't think. You know what? I did rock it one day. I want to give that one another chance. In the heat, I did enjoy it. It was just kind of light. Was light in the cheeks. I thought it was going to be a little heavier, have a little bit more stout ness going on to it. So I'm gonna give that one another wearing on a warmer day. I'm gonna spray the hell up and see how that one is, because I really did enjoy the fragrance. It's just it didn't hold the way that I needed it to that day, and it was a cooler day. I want to see what that does in the heat. We're gonna jump back to the house of Infiniment Coty Paris. And we're going to get to another fragrance real quick. Let's see what this one's about. This one is called Entree Genres. See if I can find this one. Here it is right here. Really cool looking bottles. I like that top note. Musky. So it says 10 ml. Definitely can get some nice wearings out of this. Don't be surprised if I drop $300 on one of these. So far, it's looking like the winner to me, from what I've smelled, is that Après L'Amour. That one's really nice. Fall time, though. Not a rush to hurry up and buy that one. This is a newer house, I believe, 2024. So this there we go. I was gonna say this one's not spraying. Very beautiful in the air. This one seems like would be almost like a Juliet has a gun type of molecule type of fragrance, which I just ordered, by the way. I have Juliet. This is not a perfume superdose on the way. I think it's coming on Thursday. Because I really did enjoy the original one. This is not a perfume. Some people don't pick up that set of locks. It kind of just, that ambroxan, maybe they get nose blind or whatever. But I really dug the fragrance. And I even tried, who's that house that's like super hit or miss? Dossier. They have a fragrance called Musky Musk. The only reason I know about that fragrance, shout out to Ross TLTG. I actually won that one from him about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, through a giveaway. So shout outs. He sent it to my house. This is really fresh. Let's pull this one up. So we got musky, citrus, powdery, green, white floral, sweet, fruity, and a malic. Shout outs. I'm gonna put this one on skin. Let's see what it's like. See if there's any changes. But I am excited to write, and I sprayed a good amount right now, and I still got a lot left. The atomizers on these are really nice. I mean, they should be for like 35 bucks a piece. You get to pick which ones you want out of the 5. So you can make your own set, or you can choose like a daytime or nighttime set. It's kind of cool. I don't have no affiliate codes. I don't care if you buy them or not. Just giving you my opinions on them. I smell almost like a zesty lemon, but it came off kind of like lemon pledge type of vibe to it for a second, and it's probably because I just sprayed up. Um, but it's settling down really nice now. Almost like a there's a I think you can find them at like a donut shop where it's got like the lemon powdered donut. I'm getting that without the actual bread of the donut. This is definitely a spring joint. I'm liking what I'm smelling so far. This is another one that I would consider to be unisex. So far, the house is leaning like it's unisex. So let's get into the notes of this one. Basic, musk, tangerine, tea, and white blossom. I like this. I just don't know if this one would hold up. And that's why I would need to put some heat on it. Like I said, so far the house is kind of light, but nothing smells cheap. So far I'm really digging it, and it's not cheap for the price. So I mean, it shouldn't smell cheap at all. How much is the set? The ones you got I like. So for 5 of them, it's $170. I have 6 of them. We just went over 3 of them, so we're gonna go over 3 more from the house. But the bottles are almost $300 a piece, and it's a 75 ml. I'm thinking, like, since this is a relatively new house. By the way, you can't. This is not a United States thing. This is not available in the United States. You have to order this directly from them, type of situation. So I'm thinking maybe when they come to the States, that price could get chopped down a bit. I'm not telling them what to do. They got some quality stuff and everything, but I would like the prices to be lower so I can pick up some bottles. This is what the bottles look like too, by the way. 75 mLs. Not too bad. I like this one. If this one, and like I said, the website, they talk about how long they last. Somebody was like, "Oh, it lasted 2 days on me." I don't see that much shine. Like I said, I think this one's going to be in that 18 to 20% oil concentration. But I can see the heat activating this one. I'm sure it's got more notes than what it's saying. Like I said, I pick up some type of molecules. I can always spray that. Julia has a gun, not a perfume, over this one. But I want to give it its wear and see what it does. So that was that one. And that one, again, is called Entree Genres. We're going to try another one real quick from the house. Let's see what this one's called. This one's called Ordimois. Shout out to the people in Paris. I don't know what the hell that means. Somebody might speak French out there, you know. Let's see, Ordimois. Let's pull that one up. They have 14 total as far as how many fragrances they have. Mossy, white, floral, earthy, animalic, woody. This one sounds interesting as well. Sounds like a spring joint. So far, like I said, the house is doing it for me. The price is way up there. Even, oh, that's beautiful. Ooh. And I would say the house leans unisex for sure, and I would say almost feminine, except for that Opera L'Amour. That one is definitely more of a masculine scent. This one's so fresh. It's kind of weird because it's got that green nature to it, which most females don't kind of gravitate to. But the florals that I'm picking up, um, definitely lean it feminine. But then you have that background of that green nature. And then it says it's earthy, animatic, woody. I could definitely see this being something really nice. I would want the opening to kind of stay for a while because I'm enjoying the cleanliness of it. I could definitely see this one being something that I could rock. Not bad from ordering directly from them. Not too bad, right? I don't know if there's any kind of a code or anything like that for them. Um, let's go see what the notes are on this guy. The notes have been pretty basic as well. Look at this one: tuberose, moss, and sheepery notes. So this is a sheep fragrance. Tuberose making it super feminine, and then that moss. This is nice. I would. I'm getting vibes almost like a gentleman and a woman are walking together in a park. That's what this thing makes me feel like. But you'd have to be okay with rocking something that's got a feminine type of lean to it because this one's not that masculine. Bubblegum sweet, yeah. Yeah, it's more bubblegum sweet. I'm not picking up like a suntan lotion from it. Spray this one on skin real quick. Because I know a lot of times that tuberose with that sunscreen is like a killer combo. Um, Shout out to Paco Rabanne Parfum. I really dig that fragrance with that kind of vibe to it. But this one's a lot brighter. It's sweet tuberose. And that green hasn't really peaked out too much, but you can tell there's something back there. This would be one that I would want to see develop and see how green it gets. If it gets really green after that nice bright opening with that tuberose, I can see the sweet with the oak moss kind of giving that hachivat type of feel to it, but it doesn't smell like hachivat. So far, this house is doing decent. I can't complain too much at all, except for the price is kind of up there. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Montrese? How you doing, bro? Shout outs. What are you rocking today? Let me know. And drop that 69 in the chat. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs. All right, we're gonna get to the next fragrance real quick. Let's see what this one's called. This one is called Un Parc de Roses in Alabama. What? Shout out to Alabama. I got family out there. Here it is right here. This one says that it's a rose, and hopefully Nosy, hey, there he is. Nosy's in the building. Nosy loves rose, man, and I'm really digging rose as well. Un Parc de Roses in Alabama. Shout outs. We're gonna get this thing on tester real quick and see what this is. Rose Amber Leather. Leather, that's another one that Nosy likes. See, dropping that 6.9. Beautiful sprayers on these things. Oh, that's nice in the air. That's fire. Sweet. Sweet rose. I'm feeling like springtime, but a cooler day. Gotta be breezy. It's not gonna be towards that summer on that opening spray. It's got to have some cooler things going for it. Once again, it's leaning feminine, but there's something in the background that's getting darker on the strip already. This is going on skin as well. Let's see what we got going on with the notes of this fragrance. Rose, myrrh, and leather. Seems like something George would make. Shout out to George. The one thing that I'm liking so far is how airy they are. They do have substance, but they're airy. They do lean feminine, which I'm okay with, but then they have something kind of holding it together that's kind of masculine. So that's nice. On skin, it's already getting darker with the resiny leather. Boom. On the strip, still smells fresh. So this would definitely be a cooler weather type of situation. Shout outs. I don't know if they have an Alabama out there, But Un Park de Roses in Alabama. Digging it. You could smell that these things are quality for sure. And we got the last one of the day, which is J Al Trios Amores. We'll see what this one's about. Last one, and then we'll talk about what I'm gonna be rocking coming up in the week. Let's go see what this one's about real quick. I like the different colors that they got going on. You guys see like the different colors and the backgrounds kind of put you in the mood of what you're gonna be rocking. Bottles are nice. Quality's definitely there. Like I said, I'll probably cop one of these. I don't know how much the set would be for the whole set. I saw that Sebastian had a whole set that had all 14 of them in there. But I've only seen them come in like the 5, so I got 6 of them. And of course you could buy the bottle, but I wouldn't say blind buying something from a new house is the smartest thing to do in the world. But it could also, you know, like I said, a lot of these don't smell like anything I've smelled before, so you might be able to, you know, get into it. I think they're kind of doing their own thing, so can't really complain. This one's gonna be a fruity white floral green. Once again, this one just off of those is probably gonna put me in the mindset of what we just sprayed, which is probably gonna lean feminine, but we shall see. Let's get into the notes. Banana flower, jasmine, and sheepbird notes again. All right. This is probably, that's really nice. Strong. That's different. It's almost like with this house, you got to spray on skin, which I recommend doing anyways. You know, if you could spray on skin, spray on skin. Luckily, I didn't rock anything today. See what we're getting on this one. I don't know if I like this one. Not off the rip. It's kind of weird. I would say that if I bought this bottle and I just spent $300 on it, yeah, this is not my jam. I could see this being a feminine fragrance. I don't know if it's just the banana flower thing, saying banana flower, that puts me in that type of banana space. Um, let's go click on this and see what banana flower smells like. It just says group of flowers. Looks like daisies. You see a lot of the fragrances that are on here. The gritties, duas. This note definitely leans feminine. It is interesting though. I mean, it might surprise me. I don't have anything that smells like that. So like I said, that's just a little dive into the house. I still got to like I said, on Wednesday we're gonna crock that purple Acento, which is yet to be released. I don't know what the price is gonna be on it. But this is pretty much Acento with the oud. And I haven't purchased Acento yet. So this is Acento right here. Sometimes you'll be searching on you know, Google or whatever, and you'll search up Acento and it'll say purple Acento, but it will just be Acento. Even though it's purple, it doesn't actually say Acento, purple Acento. It has to say purple Acento on it, and for it to be purple Acento. So the notes are going to be, I think they're the same without that oud, pink pepper iris. It looks extremely simple without that oud. And like I said, I'm not sure what the price is going to be on it, but I am excited to rock that. We're going to spray that one on Wednesday. And it's kind of cool how I have it, and it's not out yet. I can't say where I got it from. This one's not going to have those Swarovski crystals on it, which to me, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that look as it is. I mean, I would take this bottle because I like different Xerjoff bottles, but it looks hella feminine. I do like purple, but I'm not like crazy into purple where I want to like, you know, have rhinestones on that shit. So I am interested to check this one out. It's pretty much, it looks like the Acento bottle that we just pulled up before. Let's see if I can do it again real quick. Except it's see-through. Argento. So if you see this bottle right here, this is just the standard Argento. It looks similar to this, except it's see-through, and it's purple Argento. Now, the regular purple Argento with the crystals on it, it was like a $700 fragrance when it came out. So they made this to save some money. It's got that Herba Pura style box to it. The interior is going to be very similar to that Herba Pura with the bandana and all that stuff. I really don't care too much about the bandana or anything like that. I want to see what it smells like. And then I have some stuff coming in on Wednesday as well that I'm definitely interested in checking out. So yeah, have you guys picked up anything crazy that you been enjoying? Black Halfetti is Nuclear on My Skin from Zaharoff. That stuff is amazing in the dry down. Boy toy, in my opinion. Shout outs. Since I smell, Prince would rock that one for sure. Yeah, I want to be your lover. Shout outs. From what I hear, Argento was really nice. And like I said, I never even thought to get the purple Argento because of that bottle and that price point at $700. But Hyacinth's got that kind of purple vibe to it. Pineapple, iris, pink pepper, jasmine, musk. And I already know because it's Xerjoff. Amber, vetiver, vanilla, patchouli with that oud to it. I'm definitely down for that. So I'm excited. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. This is kind of like just, what I was rocking this week. We'll probably do the same thing the week after that since I'm only 2 days away from the next live, which will be Wednesday. And we're going to smell some new stuff. I will talk about what I rocked in the next couple days. And I said I was going to rock something. I still need to rock with Jasmine. But I know I said I would rock something. I forgot what it was. I'll pull back the video and I'll make sure I rock that one tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I probably won't wear anything because my scent of the day will be multiple things, kind of like we did today, except we're going to be doing Xerjoff. Apollina, Purple Argento, Starlight, and then I'll probably talk about the Cosmomarati that I opened, which was the Lyra. So we'll check that out. I think that's all the ones that I got. Oh, Louis the 15th. I still haven't cracked that one yet. I heard that one's really, really nice. Excited for that. So I will catch you guys on the next one. You guys say your goodbyes. Thanks for coming out. I know this is kind of like a weird, there was nothing in particular besides the house, but if you guys get your nose on it, let me know what you think about the house. I would say probably wait until these prices drop. But high quality so far from what I've smelled. They got 14. But I think the prices are probably going to drop on them. Not because of the quality, not because of the presentation, just because they're a supplier for some houses that aren't really like niche houses. The Hugo Bosses of the world. They're doing their own thing. I get it. But I think once it reaches the United States, which I'm sure it will, these are some really nice fragrances. Might be something to check out. So I'll catch you guys later. Say goodbyes.
Coming to the show, yeah. I have fun, but it's that time to go, yeah. See ya when I see ya. It's been real, it's time to leave ya. Hit that like up on the way out. Shit was nice, it's time to break out. Time to relax, it's time to lay out. But before the song plays out,
I love Renaissance, bro. That nice green vibe it has to it. Definitely. Yeah, love mint. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Peace chat, not so famous. Live stream is over for now, but never done. Shout out to the real ones, the day ones, and the subs. Goodbye and good night. More frat content is bound breakout, and I'll be here to talk it out. Yeah. Yeah. Peace chat, not so